Which Fire Emblem character are you? Quiz by Pro Prof's editorial team. Pro Profs, that sounds very academic. I'm sure this quiz is sure to give me the most accurate of results. And we see pictures of Corin and Lynn here, so we know that this includes at least up to Fates. And even Heroes, because we got Shirena right there. Have you played the Fire Emblem video game? Yes, I have played the Fire Emblem video game. Want to know which Fire Emblem character you are? You can play this quiz and get the answer in just a few minutes. This addictive little game series has us all caught up. Caught up in what? They never stop evolving a plot, coming up with new twists and turns, and an unending saga that we can't break eye contact with. Oh, okay, I see. They mean Fire Emblem, not the quizzes. As per your personality, we will reveal which character you are after you answer our questions. Go for it. Alright. Wait, what? Am I doing it right now? Which is your favorite video game? Halo, Zelda, Fallout, Crash Bandicoot. None of the above. It is Fire Emblem. But the thing is, the only game I've played in this list is Zelda. I have not played any of the other three. I have like a couple of Fallouts that I got for free, but I never played them. So we'll go Zelda, I guess. What is your favorite gem? Okay, so maybe we do include some Fire Emblem Engage or something. I don't know. Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, Opal. It's probably between Ruby or Diamond. I have no clue what this has to do with anything. Is this supposed to be like my favorite color? Also, there's only 10 questions. How are they going to narrow down my favorite Fire Emblem character from like 500 characters from 10 questions when some of the questions are like, what is your favorite gem? Like, how does that narrow it down at all? Let's go with Diamond because those are expensive, right? What is your favorite color? It's blue. Would you ever go skydiving? Only if my friends went with me. Probably that one's the closest to my thoughts. If it was like a life and death situation, or like I was put in an extreme situation, that's probably the most likely situation I'd go skydiving. But I guess the second closest would be only if my friends went with me. I don't know. Feels a little peer pressure-y for my taste, but whatever. Oh no. What is this person doing? She looks like, is that her yelling? Or is she like pretending to be a ghost? Which is your worst quality? Fear, sarcasm, pride, and emotions. I'd probably fear, I guess. Fear/worry. Probably that. Overthinking. Which magic power would you have? Is that David Copperfield? Or is that like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? He looks like he'd be from the Renaissance, but everything around him feels very 2020. Which magic power would you have? If I could choose? Invisibility, shapeshifting, flying, elements control. Elements control sounds like the weakest out of these four. Flying, invisibility, shapeshifting. Invisibility could suck though. You just bump into people. I'd probably go flying. Flying seems pretty good. Shapeshifting, I feel like that's just for evilness. I don't know what this has to do with Fire Emblem characters. It's like, there's like one character that can do one of each. No one can even be invisible. I'm so confused. Which is your favorite mythical creature? Unicorn, Minotaur, Sphinx, Dragon. Let's go Unicorn. Unicorn Overlord. Am I gonna get Sigurd? Oh, okay. Finally, we actually have a picture about Fire Emblem. Which role would you play in a group? Brain, Brawn, Nurturer, Wildcard. Wildcard, probably. They spelled Brawn wrong. I don't think this person is the brain in their group. I think I'll go Wildcard. That sounds more interesting. Which is your preferred weapon? And then we have a picture of 7 swords. Okay. Sword, bow and arrow, axe, magic. If we're talking Fire Emblem, that's probably sword or axe. Probably sword slightly more. If we're talking in real life, it's probably magic. I think they're assuming that I'm not a real Fire Emblem fan, so I'm just gonna go magic. How do you face the unknown? Into it, like Elsa. Dive straight into it. Wait to see how others do and learn. Research as much as you can. Avoid until more is known. Probably wait to see how others do and learn. That's probably the closest. I'm not a big diver. And researching feels like a waste of time sometimes. Avoid until more is known. This one feels like in between these two. I'm just gonna go with wait to see how others do and learn. Wow, okay, cool. I got Lynn, guys. I don't really... Okay. You know, let's hear them out. You are an adventurer. You view the unknown as a challenge that awaits you, and you are ready to take it on. There's very little in your life that gets planned. That's incorrect. And that's both a good thing and a bad thing, of course. You like to think of it as the thing that continues to keep you interested, but it is also the thing that keeps your life uncertain. True. However, regardless of its merits, your view of life has kept you imaginative and excited about everything. Wow, this is overly positive. I'm not sure that Lynn is particularly imaginative. Is she? Is she? I'm conflicted, because I feel complimented that I am like Lady Lindis, but at the same time I feel like I'm not at all like Lady Lindis. Lady Lindis I feel like is a lot more friendship oriented than the way I answer these sort of questions. Okay, so sure, we are Lady Lindis. Okay, that was a fairly short quiz, so we're doing a second one. Fire Emblem class quiz. The world of Fire Emblem is a rough place. You can barely walk out your front door without running into an armed conflict. If you're going to survive, you need to know how to defend yourself. But which of the various military professions should you pursue? Take this quiz and find out which of the Fire Emblem character classes is right for you. Hey, that's actually a pretty good prompt. Ramen Monkey, maybe you have a step up on pro profs. You have to do a project with a group. Pick a tool type. I was expecting you to be like, oh, are you gonna be the leader or whatever? No, pick a tool type. The precision tool. If I'm going to do this, I want to make sure I do it right. Okay. The power tool, no matter what the challenge, I want to make sure I'm strong enough to handle it. The balance tool may not be as precise or as strong as the others, but I'm better equipped to handle the unexpected. Oh, I see that. That kind of makes sense. I can't think of what a balance tool would be in real life though. Like, what the heck is that? Is that a shovel? Like, you know, you can pick stuff up with it. You can stab people with the shovel. You can bonk people on the head with the shovel. Kind of treat it like a hammer. Maybe if you take the sharp side of the edge, you can use it as an axe to chop down trees. I don't know what else. Like, the shovel's the closest thing I got to a balance tool. Probably wouldn't pick the shovel. Tool with a good reach. I like not having to get on my hands and knees just so I can fix the problem. Okay, what kind of project are we doing though? This is oddly unspecific. First I was thinking like school project, but I'm like, what kind of project would need a tool with a good reach in a group project? Are we like building a house? Whichever tool will best help the other people working on the project. Instead of worrying about myself, I'm more concerned with just getting the job done. I don't think the first couple are really worried about themselves. Whichever tool will be the most enjoyable to work with, let's have some fun while we're at it, eh? Okay. The last two feel like cop-out answers. It's like, oh, I'm so caring about other people. And also, oh, I don't have a care in the world at all. And it's like, okay, whatever. That's not gonna give me anything. I'm gonna go with the precision tool. Let's go with that. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. That seems boring. 80% rule, man. Okay, I get the sense that this one's like the one that's easy to use. And so, you know what? We'll go with the tool with a good reach. Maybe that means I'm gonna be an archer. You have to work on the project outdoors and are unsure of what the weather will do. What do you wear? A sweater? Something heavy in case it rains. I don't like to get wet cold. Something moderately heavy, but comfortable. Even if it starts raining, I'm not too worried. Something light. If it does start raining, I don't want it to weigh me down while I run for shelter. Something comfortable. I'm not too worried about it raining. Something showy. Forget the weather. I want to look nice while I'm out. I think I'm going to go with something comfortable. I'm not too worried about it raining. I mean, it'll also incentivize me to work faster, right? So then I can be like, I want to beat the rain. This is me taking this very seriously, by the way. Taking this quiz extremely seriously. Before you go, is there anything you want to take with you? Why are we still talking about this group project? They're like so fixated on this. I have no idea what the group project is. Here I am thinking that this entire time that the group project is going to be like us building a house, like the ending of Encanto, right? But then they're going to blindside me and be like, oh yeah, you guys are filming a movie or something. Bring along a bunch of extra tools just in case. We may be working on this for a while. So I'll bring a snack or some water or something to keep me going when the going gets tough, alright? A snack, maybe some band-aids or aspirin. If someone gets hurt. My GPS if we get lost. A flashlight if it gets dark. What? Hey, you can never be too prepared. This answer is phrased as though this person is crazy. You know. I don't think that's true. Nah, I'm a good. Maybe a replacement for the tool and bring it in case it breaks or something. Okay. I'd definitely go with water. Right, gotta keep yourself healthy. It's time for your group to start working, finally. We've done the preparations for 3 questions already. Gosh, what does this have to do with Fire Emblem at all? Wait for the person in charge to let me know what they want done first. They're running the show, so I'll let them decide who does what, decide for myself what needs to be done first, and then get right on it. If there's something that needs doing, I'd rather get started now. Probably that. Take a good look at our project and make sure I understand all of its nuances. There might be something about it that's not obvious to the others, and I'd rather take care of it now rather than wait for it to become a problem. Organize our supplies. I don't want us to be wasting time trying to find things, so let's take it. Okay. Nah, let's just get started on what needs to be done first. I get started on that, and then everybody else can do whatever. How quickly are you working? Hopefully fast enough before the rain comes. At a good strong pace. I'm getting plenty of work done, but I might have to take a break in a little while. Probably that. Pacing myself so I can keep working for a good while longer. At a moderate pace. But I'm taking my time, so I'm not exactly straining myself. Fairly quickly, but I make sure I only do what I'm good at, so I get a lot more done before I start to feel tired. At a fast pace, I may be tiring myself out faster, but I'm getting a lot more done in a shorter amount of time. I think the biggest thing I dislike about this quiz is that there aren't happy pictures about Fire Emblem characters. I think we're gonna go with at a moderate pace. You just injured yourself accidentally. Wow, should have brought the band-aids. How does it affect you? That didn't hurt at all. I can keep going like nothing ever happened. I tried to avoid it, but it hurt. If it's really bad, I'll need to take a break. This is so random. I didn't get injured at all. The accident still happened, but I was able to move fast enough to avoid getting hurt. Okay, this is the worst question so far. Because, like, if someone, for example, chopped off my arm, right? My answer would be very different than if I got, like, a little paper cut, for example. If my arm gets chopped off by, like, a tree or something, I'm pretty sure I would say, if it's really bad, I'll need to take a break, you know? Might need a little break to recover from that. But, like, if it's a little paper cut, or, like, if I slipped on the ground, fell on my back, then I would be like, that didn't hurt at all. I can keep going like nothing ever happened. This is less to do with how you react to the pain and more to do with what type of accident you think you will encounter. Let's go with I tried to avoid it, but it hurt. If it's really bad, I'll need to take a break. I'm definitely not going to avoid it, right? I'm going to get hurt. What are you going to be doing around the time the project is finished? I was finishing things myself, thank you very much. That's so sassy. Doing whatever my last assignment was, just so long as things get done, I'm happy just doing my part. Wherever I was when I finished my last task, the other people in the group can handle things. I don't need to go out of my way if I really don't have to. Are these not all the same thing? Okay, I'm guessing this person's doing everything. These two are like legit the same thing, right? Because they're both like, oh, I'm just gonna do my part of the group project. Which, I'm fine with that. It's like, that's the same thing. Finally, how are you getting to and from the project site? What is the project, dude? If it's in like freaking Tokyo, dude, I'm gonna get there by plane. If it's like across the street, maybe I'll put on some shoes and walk, if I'm capable of doing that. I have my own vehicle. I much prefer getting around on my own. Okay, we're just talking about with who. I'll take some kind of vehicle, even if I wasn't the one driving. I'm carrying most of our materials, so I'd rather have to. Why do you need to rationalize? Carpooling. I prefer walking. Gotta get your exercise, you know? No, I hate that. Hey, it doesn't really matter. Get a ride from someone or walk. I'll figure something out. It kind of matters. Even if I have a vehicle, I'm running around doing so much. I'm too busy to really take any advantage of it. None of these are me, bro. I would not pick the walking one. I'd probably carpool with someone. And this one feels pretty carpooly. This one feels pretty carpooly. This one implies that I'm carrying most of the materials. I probably wouldn't do that. I'm like... So, we'll go with this one. Tiebreaker question. Oh, I'm sure you guys have really narrowed me down into 2 Fire Emblem characters, huh? Choose your style. Offensive. You're always on the go, always looking for new challenges, even if it sometimes gets you in trouble. Defensive. You take the cautious approach, looking over all the angles before making your move, even if it takes you ages to finally make that move. Support. Your intentions are not to advance your agenda, but to further someone else's. You don't typically step into the foreground, instead sticking to behind-the-scenes work for most part. Balanced. You're a little bit of everything, jack of all trades, master of none. You're proficient in many tasks, but don't excel at any of them. Probably either defensive or balanced. I feel like in an actual group project, I would just try and do the filler task. Because I'd be like, okay, I can probably just do this. And like, if other people get the role they want, then I don't have to worry about like needing to switch with them at all. And then I can just do my part. And then like that part's taken care of. So I'd probably just go with balanced. Yeah, I don't really get frustrated with getting specific roles in the group project, so I'll just go with balanced. Together we ride. I have no idea what character I could possibly receive from this. I swear to God, if it's Lindis again. What are my results? Oh wait, no, it's a class. Excuse me? What? Where's my answer? Share your results. What am I sharing? I'm confused. Oh my God, I have to redo it. Okay, wait. What? I'm so confused. What's my result? Did anyone else in the comments not get a result? These people are getting results. How? I didn't get any results. I feel scammed. I seriously just spent like 20 minutes doing a Fire Emblem quiz just to not get results. I'm cheesed, bro. Rum Monkey, you've let me down, man. User submitted post. Huh. Who am I supposed to hate? I'm kidding. You know what? Let's just read the comments. Screw it. Mage Knight Valkyrie. I like this answer. Doesn't have the intelligence stat. I'm not the smart man. Okay. I can get a grip on an idea and build on it. And I would like to ride my horse around. Oh, okay. I think I see what you mean. I would feel at home healing and moving about the battle, not being the main commander, but helping with tactical efforts and helping what I can. You cannot win with one type of troops. Okay. This person clearly has put in a lot of thought about this. Ricken with chicken. Got Valkyrie Mage Knight. Which I'm guessing can also be a Dark Knight. Okay, you're really on the Ricken train, eh, buddy? Valkyrie and Mage Knight are very different. Hio? Okay. Warrior, huh? As long as I'm Nolan or Barst or something, not Boyd or Vake. What do you got against Vake? Boyd, I get it. Brain empty. But Vake? Enter the Vake. He wants to be Nolan, bro. Okay, whatever. Assassin, XD. A mysterious denizen of the night. The assassin emerges. Why did they get such cool descriptions? I did not get anything like this. The assassin emerges to practice their underhanded methods of combat and thievery. I'm a sage. They'll follow the art of elemental magics. Swordmaster. Well, flip of a coin dictates my luck. I think that's literally just Joshua. Yep. Knew I was a hero. Wow. How can you tell? Those who have seen many battles and learned the ways of war until they have become second nature are considered heroes in the eyes of the common soldier. Their methods may not be flashy or exceptionally efficient, but they get the job done as best as humanly possible. Hey, this could be me. A hero needs little support or direction. They need simply know that there are enemies around and the hero can take care of the rest. Self-sufficient, but they lack a particular... Oh, okay, I think this could be me. They lack a particular area of expertise. I picked the balance thing, and I picked like just getting into the fight and getting work done. I think this could be me. Lamau. I never expected myself to be a Falcon Knight, especially with my fear of heights. Maybe this means something. Yes, you're gonna fall off your Pegasus cape. Okay, I think I'm the hero. Cool. I'm a hero, guys. I have used mathematics to deduce what class I would be because this website was insufficient to give me results. I do not recommend this one. So today I found out that I am both Lynn and the hero, which are actually surprisingly somewhat similar. I'll have to do more quizzes in the future because I don't feel like I really am Lynn. But who knows? Maybe Lynn and I have more in common than I realize. We both have green hair after all, and we're both 58 years old.